That brings us to the next major topic, being the New Light experience. Now, I love Destiny. I hate Destiny. You get the gist of what I've been doing over the past couple of weeks, talking about my opinions finally, as I never got to talk about it in this channel. So I finally get to talk about it. And as I had big expectations for the Lightfall expansion, and I was disappointed, I let you guys know. And the videos have done really well because a lot of people can agree with my opinion. And yet, if you don't agree with my opinion, it's okay. We just want to, start a discussion, and I think a lot of people like that, and I like, talking about opinions. But one thing that I've definitely had is that the New Light experience has sucked for a while. I know Destiny, as a free-to-play game now, has a lot of content for New Lights, but there's literally no tutorial for the New Lights to get into, really, that can help out through a lot of the content. The New Light missions and quests is like one mission long, tells you maybe how to do your super or something, but you're basically done with the New Light experience in like an hour, and you're just put in the things and you don't know what to do. You don't know the seasonal model, the expansion model. You have all this stuff that can just seem so overwhelming. And with Beyond Light removing Red War, Curse of Osiris, Warmind, and then with Witch Queen removing the Forsaken campaign, those were probably the best campaigns for a New Light experience. It really makes the New Light experience suck because there's no good campaign for a Guardian to switch into. Now, many believe that, well, technically, you shouldn't get a free campaign as a New Light, but I feel that there needs to be some sort of, New Light campaign or New Light quest that's actually more developed, I should say, through everything in Destiny. We do have that little New Light quest in the Cosmodrome. We have those little incentives to grind XP to get all the destinations. We have those subclass little quests. But there's a lot of things that New Lights who want to play this game don't know about, and it's not explained at all. And it can really be frustrating for many who really want to play this game after all the compliments that Witch Queen had. But it's still very difficult for many, as there's not really a lot of tutorials for things. And then there's people saying, oh yeah, you gotta buy Shadowkeep, Beyond Light, Witch Queen expansions once you load into Destiny. Like, are you kidding me? Bungie just made Witch Queen free, and Shadowkeep, Beyond Light, the Forsaken pack is still something that you have to buy. It should be all free at this point. Now, I know I'm making a big claim for many that, well, it should be reasonable to pay like $5, $10 for these little miniature expansions. But some of us, I think, can agree with my statement that you shouldn't be able to buy things that are like 3 years, 4 years old, with campaign stuff getting sunset. And we know that we're not getting any more expansion sunsetting, but that doesn't, say the same thing for any content that was created during the Red War, during Destiny 2 Vanilla. I'm looking at the EDZ and I'm looking at Nessus. Those locations can go away. It was teased a while ago that Nessus will be safe for now, but in the future it could go away. So we could still lose things. We're still losing content with the seasonal model every other year. So there is that FOMO that a lot of people have with the game. So as a New Light, having expansions for a good reasonable time that could be, taken out in 5-6 years, the time they get in, it's about to get, sunset or whatever, and they still have to buy it. Find that really uncool. I think Bungie should definitely change that. Expansions 3-4 years old should always be free. Forsaken Pack should be free, right now. I feel like a lot of people can agree. Exotics, the Shattered Throne, and the Last Witch Dungeon shouldn't be something you have to buy right now. Should be free. I think a lot of people, and the campaign's gone for that. But yeah, you load in, you have Shah Han in the Cosmodrome, and you're like, what? Who? You hate Shah Han because you just do. Cosmodrome is just a joke. There's no enemy density really at all. It's not a good location. Again, you're all over the place. You get loaded in, and you don't see the Traveler in the tower. The story narrative is all over the place. You don't know where to begin. And you have to go on YouTube and resort to guide videos for returning players or new Guardians that want to play this game. And with Lightfall, there's a lot of changes. There's a new subclass, there's a new sandbox, there's a whole new campaign, a whole new raid, a whole new destination that, guess what, you're going to have to grind for. And it just brings in, a lot of those things that people don't really should do. It's just annoying. You know, you shouldn't be set into the game with no good campaign, no good new light quest to tell you every single aspect of the game, and then also for you to not understand what to do next and just be overwhelmed by pop-ups from Eververse, from expansions, from all these seasonal model packs to buy all this, so you would have to pay hundreds of dollars as soon as you load in for then content you don't know which one to start out with. That's also frustrating. I could see a lot of people going out saying, should I get Lightfall? Should I get the Season of Defiance? Should I get Shadowkeep? Which one's good? Which one's good? And now with a lot of people complaining about Lightfall, not complaining, telling their opinion, that's a better word for that. Lightfall, it's just a lot of, you know, oh, there's too much of this game, there's too much people telling me what to do, I don't want to play it, that leads New Lights to not play the game, leading Bungie to have less players for that next year. Bungie's always said they have millions of players joining into the game. 5 million, 10 million, I don't know how they do it, how New Lights can go through that New Light experience. Seriously, when I loaded in Destiny 1, I had a great vanilla campaign. It was nice, it was relaxing. You know, it wasn't the best campaign, but it was chill. Told me where all the destinations were, got me a little bit invested into the story before I spent 50 hours with Grimoire. It was nice, you know, it was relaxing. Now, you load in, there is no good campaign at all. There's no New Light campaign, and with Final Shape coming up, there should be, as we're getting a huge power level overhaul, there should be a New Light experience, a new one, a New Light revamp on the horizon. However, details probably won't be out there for a while. Final Shape is the ending of the Light and Dark saga. Perfect time for Bungie to change up everything right now. It's very confusing for New Lights to come up here and see that the Traveler is not in the tower, like I said earlier, and that they don't know really what to do. And they don't know where to fit in, and they're all over the place because of what has happened. There's no, like, summary. There's no way to go back on the timeline to look at older expansions of what Guardians did, of how the old history, you know, affects what's going up now. There's a lot of that. Again, I know that they had to sunset content, but I don't know why they don't have the Red War still. They can just make the Red War come back or something. Please go into the New Light experience and just make a remastered Destiny 1 vanilla story or something just for the New Lights. I know you can't make too much for that, but I don't think Bungie's focus is actually aiming for New Lights. This is really bad if you want Final Shape to be a really good expansion. Year 6 will be very critical for New Lights to join up before the saga is over. I think it's the perfect time for many people to jump into Destiny, so it's really something that we need to look at for the time, and I hope Bungie actually does something. New Lights all over the place, Guardian ranks is all over the place. It really hurts me to say all that, and I'm annoyed. That's all. Thanks, guys, for watching. Again, this was a quick video. I just felt like I needed to let you guys know about the New Light experience. And thanks, guys, for almost 21,000. We're almost at 21,000 subscribers. We basically got 1,000 subscribers in like 3-4 days. We're almost there. Subscribe, like, so you never miss out. And thank you so much for the support in the first 2 weeks, basically, of Lightfall. I'll be doing a live stream day 1 for the Root of Nightmares raid tomorrow. Trying to go for 20, 50 hours, how long it will take with my raid team. It's always fun. We don't really give up over, 5 hours. And usually we go into the second day, we go into the third day. We take as much time, and then we will have some fun. We'll have some jokes. So if you want to see me live, we will do that tomorrow. So hopefully you guys can make it. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys, again, are amazing people, and I love you all. Bye, guys.